Junior so much. Well, something brand new from Juniors, the biggest layer cake they have ever brought to us. Your choice of a 5-pound Boston cream pie cake.
Yep.
Or you can get Chocolate Lovers Unite, their Brooklyn Blackout cake. Layers upon layers of chocolate cake and filling. So your choice of one of these brand new cakes, featured price of under $50, free shipping and handling. Get it now or have it shipped the week of March the 19th. Alan Rosen.
Hi, everybody.
Owner of Juniors, and it's a family business. What generation are you, Alan?
I'm the third, trying not to mess it up and cut this cake.
Well, welcome on in.
Thank you. So here you have, this is something we don't do anywhere else, only here on QVC.
Okay.
Boston cream pie, 3 layers.
Boston cream pie cake.
Correct. So 3 layers of moist vanilla cake. This is a custard we make from scratch. Eggs, sugar, vanilla, and then we fold in some whipped cream. So you get 2 layers of that filling. And then on top, I gotta get a different fork because look how thick that chocolate fudge is on top. So you get a really generous layer of that really.
Oh my God.
But I love that you said fudge.
That is chocolate fudge. And it's homemade about 10 feet away from where we're filling and frosting these.
Yes.
Someone is making those ingredients so we can fill those layers. Now let me show you the other one. So for 100 years, there was a company called Ebinger's who always made a great blackout cake. It was because they used to have to turn out the power at the Brooklyn Navy Yard for power savings, and that's why they called it a blackout cake. I guess people ate it at that time. So for this one, we have dark chocolate cake, and we have a custard in the middle as well. But that custard, we infuse the custard with chocolate ganache, which is melted chocolate. So that turns that custard chocolate.
Okay, like the entire
so it's
studio.
It's not as heavy as the fudge, but it's creamier than regular fudge and just a little lighter, if that makes any sense.
But it's still chocolate.
And then the whole cake is enrobed with sort of thick, gooey chocolate cake crumbs, the same inside. So these cakes are really simple, but they're 5 pounds, and for some reason, layer cakes around Easter time are like the most popular thing.
That's their season.
That's their season.
And this is the biggest layer cake you've ever done.
For QVC, yes it is.
So take a look over here. This is what 5 pounds of cake looks like. So about how many servings can I get out of this,
Well, we say
Alan?
20 quarter-pound servings.
Okay.
But as you know, with layer cakes, it's not an exact science. So if you look at that one, that one's like 5 pounds, 5.5 pounds, because we're just filling and frosting them by hand, and we don't measure everything. That's just how we are.
All right, so this, I was going to say, Rachel, get in here because we can both taste test at the same time. All right, so I'm going in for the Boston cream pie.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to lift this.
I'm going in for the blackout cake.
Slice.
And he's lifting weights.
Oh, Alan? Oh my word. The fudge on top, like I could just sit here and scoop that.
Yes.
But then it creates the perfect balance with that moist, spongy cake and then the filling to round it all out.
No, that cake doesn't crumble. If you press it with your fork, you'll see it'll stick. Yeah, it'll stick down if you press it. So if you get a shot of the one I'm holding here, you can see how we put these together. We bake a big block of cake. We cut it into 3 servings. But look, if I press on it there, let me show you, it just stays there, okay? Because it's so moist and so rich. Then you have that generous layer of that custard, which, by the way, I love, because then I take that and I go into that.
The fudge, yes.
Oh, that's where it's at right there.
But again,
I'm on my second bite. I love that he said something like chocolate ganache, and I was like, pudding,
Well, that's,
please.
we take
Or
that custard
pudding,
and we melt our own chocolate in our bakery, and we blend it into there. And the reason it's a little lighter is because we also fold in whipped cream as well.
It is light, but it's it's fantastic because here's the thing. It's not dense to make you go, oh, like it's like a brick going into my stomach. It's really lightweight. But you still get a full, rounded, robust flavor of chocolate,
Yeah, I'm gonna
right?
touch another slice.
And I want some of both.
Well, you know, when we go out to eat, Alan, we treat ourselves to dessert. You know, it's our little. This is like getting that, you know, steakhouse dessert, but now at home.
Yep.
And can we put this and like cut off as we need?
Yep. What a lot of people like to do if they don't have it, obviously don't have an occasion to use all 20 servings, they'll cut a bunch of slices off, put them individually in the freezer, take it out of the freezer, defrost, get it to room temperature. It'll be as creamy and smooth.
That's the key, though. I like that you mentioned that. Room temperature, it just enhances it even more.
It's literally as if, this was frozen, folks. It's as if it just came out of the oven and was put together. Here, I'm sorry.
So that's your Brooklyn Blackout
That's
cake.
a Brooklyn Blackout. I'm handing this to you.
How many? 500? Oh, 500
Wow.
have been ordered. The Boston cream is very popular. I will tell you, my dad, he is a big Boston cream fan.
You know what you could do with this? You could put a couple of those like almond Easter eggs that you get at the store and decorate that just so for the Easter holiday.
What is this along the outside?
That's just some vanilla cake crumbs, just to protect the outside and shipping. That's how
It looks pretty.
Yep, thank you.
I mean, these have great presentation too.
Yes, listen.
You know, if you're putting them on your Easter buffet, you're putting it on the sideboard, you'll be proud to serve these.
I mean, when I get done showing you this one again, okay, there's the Boston cream pie. Custard folded with whipped cream. Look how it sticks to your fork. But my favorite part of this whole thing is all that fudge on top, just swirls of it all on top. And that sort of just sticks to the fork because our fudge is kind of dense and very rich and very heavy.
Well, like I said, everything is all balanced though. When you get that whole
when you go through all the
together,
layers, that's the idea. When we eat a cake, when we taste in our bakery, we taste for the overall effect. So we know our fudge is good, and we know our creams are good, and our cake is good, but we got to make sure it all works together. That makes a great dessert.
I will just tell you, I took a bite of the Blackout cake.
You like it?
Yeah, I will tell you, I'm a big chocolate fan, and this is a chocolate lover's dream. It's layers of chocolate on top of more chocolate.
But again, it's not too heavy.
No, and it's not overly sweet, right? I'm not gonna get like a toothache. It really is that perfect balance. Take a look. This is what these look like. So when
they're whole, this is exactly what it's going to get. It's going to come frozen. It's going to come in the Junior's orange and white striped box as if you came to our restaurant. But neither of these items are available in any of our restaurants. So don't come into the restaurant tomorrow and say, I want this.
Let me get the...
It doesn't exist. It only exists here for
Just
QVC for this holiday.
Well, how many years have you been coming to QVC now?
I've been coming to QVC since 1995. So let me see, 18 plus 5, that's 23.
So because of our relationship with Juniors, we get exclusives like this. Already now 800? 800 now ordered. And let me update you. Oh, no.
I mean Boston cream.
Boston cream. Yes, for immediate shipment. Only 5 dozen for immediate ship, but we do still have that March 19th ship date available if you'd like. And then here is your Brooklyn Blackout cake. I'm going to tell you, if you are a chocolate fanatic, you're going to love this chocolate cake. It's moist without being heavy, and you don't have to do all the heavy lifting.
No.
I don't like
this
baking
is a many-day process, too.
Well, I can only imagine. Baking requires exact measurements, and it can go wrong so easily. And when you I actually had a pan of brownies go bad once, and I wanted to cry. And it was just a pan of brownies.
Already spent so much time.
Let alone a layered cake. The largest that they've ever done for QVC, your choice of flavor. So either Boston cream or the Brooklyn Blackout, over 900 spoken for. Alan.
I'm gonna have to see if we can get more because it's supposed to be on again tonight.
Oh. Early bird catches the worm around here.
I'm going to go call the bakery right now.
All right, thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
Also, from earlier in the show, we had Jimmy the Baker.